Hey twins! Hey guys! So, my name is Summer, and today I'm going to do a general energy read for matters of the heart for the Twin Flame community for the first half of May. Okay, so that'll be the first 2 weeks of May. I thought about doing an end of April read for you guys, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? No, we are just going to go into the new month new. No more old energy, okay? So, let's make this a good read, okay? So, I have been having a lot of dreams, and um, I, I've been taking a few days to try and interpret them the best way I know how, and they may seem kind of general, but at the same time have a very significant meaning for someone out there. Um, One of them was a girl being chased by a vampire. And not really being chased, but like hiding. Like it was known that it was in the neighborhood and they possibly lived next door, and they were just taking people in and slaying them behind the scenes. I couldn't see the slaying. I couldn't see the death. All I could see was blood. There wasn't really like horrific scenes or anything like that. And this girl, kept going from house to house to hide but also help people. And she kept escaping, and she kept trying to hide like children and help, other people. And she kept getting duped by this. Sorry, there's something on my screen. She kept getting duped by this vampire and outsmarted by this vampire. And there was a younger male with glasses, and he came in, or she went in to check on this male, and he was very spazzy. He was about to ride off on a bike and get away from the neighborhood. And the girl was like, no, don't do that. Don't go out just on a bike. She was trying to warn him, and he was like, you don't understand. He's going to kill us all. He's going to get us all. He's going to take out the whole neighborhood. So it's kind of like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Go now or be done. And so she was like, okay. And she chose to go her own way and continue saving people. And she ends up right next to the house of the vampire, hiding out kind of right next to him, below his feet, near him. So she could kind of, oh my gosh, these flies. She could kind of be near to see what this person was doing, but also to hide in plain sight, if that makes sense. And by the end of it, she kept having to move and jump from place to place because he just was relentless, just kept finding, and he had a crew and he had a family. And so the people in the neighborhood kept dwindling. And so she finally gets to a point, and she's holding a baby, and the vampires enter the door. Her worst nightmare. Like she couldn't, like she was hiding in plain sight, but they still knew. They still knew everything, what she was doing. So there literally was no escaping, right? Because every move she made, they already knew. And so her worst nightmare, the door opens, and there they are. And this vampire, it was not what you see in the movies, was not It was a very charming man. Very, your average day male that's, looks good, is charming, talks good, smells good, buff, doesn't have to say much, just very in charge and present. And he comes in and they start slaying the. I'm so sorry, guys. They start slaying the two people that are in front of this girl and a few of the babies. And she takes that as her time to get out and run out the door to the left. And the vampire looks up and he starts laughing and he says, "Funny, you would let these people die. Like, funny you would use them as a decoy so you could get away. Funny you would hurt somebody else to save yourself." And so she turns back, listens to that, but still keeps running. And so her and another man and two babies, complete strangers she doesn't know, jump in this van. And then they're going down the road. And then all of a sudden, they're detoured. And at first she feels like she's safe. And then there's a... they stop. The driver stops and lets a man in. And it's a vampire. It's the vampire. And she's like... She realizes what just happened. I've been duped by him again. And he gets in, and he's like, "You're stupid. This was my plan for you to, basically deliver yourself to us," because the driver was obviously working with him. And he's like, "You just delivered yourself in a package for me, basically." And she's like, just stuck. And the cool thing is at the end, she breaks open the glass and takes the baby and runs and just jumps out and sees light and day. And then that's where the dream ends. So what I'm getting from that is, number one, and I'll timestamp for people that don't want to hear this, but number one, there is something within you, twins, whoever needs to hear this, that you are needing to see in yourself. See the shadow side of yourself. And you're not wanting to see it. And you're not wanting to change it. And you're not wanting to grow from it. The hidden aspects of yourself that you don't like, the insecurities, the flaws, and how reoccurring patterns keep happening in your life over and over and over, that you're not learning from, that you're not helping, that you're not solving, that you're just letting replay on a hamster wheel. And then the other side of that is, there is a great, deep, dark energy force in your life that you're allowing, that you can get out anytime. And they are sucking the life force out of you. They're sucking it out. And it will never stop until you choose to go back into the light, until you choose to detach yourself from this dark energy, dark person, whatever it is to you. And the third thing is, and you're not going to like this, I feel like a lot of you are confusing or seeing a karmic as your twin flame. Period. That's going to be a hard thing for you to swallow, I feel like, but with a twin flame, you are not going to be so unhappy all the time. You're going to actually feel bliss and acceptance and love. Yeah, it's going to be hard because it's your twin and it's relationships, but it shouldn't be going against the grain full time, all the time. If they actually try to hurt you, mentally, verbally, like, that's not a twin. That is a karmic and a karmic lesson. That's what karmic means, is a lesson. Sometimes, or actually all the time, people are brought into your life to teach you lessons and help you grow. So, I had that dream for 3 nights in a row, and it's just like, I have to get this out there. My end summary in this is you guys, and you need to figure out who I'm speaking to. That's on you. You guys are confusing a karmic partner, a karmic lesson with a twin. Okay? And only you know who your true twin is. I can't do that for you. I mean, I can read the energy, but you and your soul, no. You know. So, we'll get started on the reading. I'm trying to figure out what kind of reading I want to. Let's go back. Let's kick it old school. Let's go back to past, present, and future energies, okay? And for that first half of May. So let's timestamp at 12 minutes and 54 seconds. Twin flame energy. Oop, I didn't mean to flip that. We'll do recent past, and then we'll get into the May energy. Recent past, please. There we go. Beautiful. We have the Empress showing up already. Already, you guys. This is the Divine Feminine. Feminine. Fertility. Newness. Giving birth to something new. And in this deck, and I think this is true for all of my Divine Feminines, we are like freaking goddesses, man. Like, this sensuality is just beyond me. This could be a rebirth for the Divine Feminine coming into the month of May. But this is the recent past, so let's see. 2 more cards. Strength. Leo energy. And 5 of Cups. Loss, regret, losing someone, letting go of something. Okay. Let's see, shall we? So in the recent past, twins, something changed in the relationship with your divine feminine, and you had to find a lot of strength because there was a lot of nights you were crying. Let's get some clarifiers. Very emotionally draining is what I see. One more. Okay. 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 Twin Flamers, for the recent past, we have the Empress clarified with the Ten of Cups. So, in the recent past, I feel like this was you very happy and content in your world. Very happy in your relationships. A happy family. A happy wife, happy life type of energy. You felt some sense of security in this. But again, I think like you felt wealthy. You were happy and stable where you were at. But I do feel like this resulted from a lesson, because tens are all about lessons. With the strength we have clarified, oh my gosh, with the King of Cups. I feel like this was you having to, this King of Cups, I feel like it's a masculine energy. I feel like this is both parties, but the divine feminine finding strength with this person, with the love of your life, with the person you have deep rooted feelings for. Somebody that wants, somebody very quiet. Somebody that used to be a bachelor that graduated to a king in your world, or you wanted them to be. This person has deep, deep feelings for you. I feel like they're very logical, very left-brained. This could also represent you, feminines. Let's get to this action, because that's all about feelings and kind of personality traits we take on. So what happened in the past was this Five of Cups. This is feeling the loss. This could be either A, somebody died, and I'm sorry about that. This could be a relationship ending, and you feeling the loss, or you guys not talking, no change. You feeling like there's no hope in this situation. Just complete and utter emotional despair. It is clarified by the Six of Wands that this was needed in your past. This was needed in your progress. This was needed for you to progress towards your success, towards your self-empowerment, towards the leader you're supposed to be. I feel like this was needed on both ends. Could just be a break, but this is both of you feeling the loss of each other, missing each other, missing the family, missing the stability. But you are going to gain victory from this. This is going to be very victorious. You are going to travel. This can be a card about travel. And this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Everything is aligned the exact way it should be. This loss and regret and feeling that deep emotional pulling of the strings, the pain in the heart, it is supposed to be there. You're just not supposed to stick with that feeling. You can wallow for about 2 days, then you have to get the hell up and get stuff done. I feel like you are about to go on a trip. Could just be for business, could be to go visit somebody, could be anything from small to big. I feel like good news is on the way for you after this travel, and you won't be in this energy anymore. It was supposed to happen. So let's get into the future. Let's see the energies that May is going to bring us, and we'll just call that the end of April, okay? What do you have for us for May? Spirit guides and angels. Timestamp. May, first half, 22:30. Please timestamp for me. You know I'm terrible at it. What do you have that's going to happen for the first half of May for the Twin Flamers, please? First half of May, please. Sorry. May, Leo. That's funny. We had a Leo, huh? Queen of Swords. This is you putting your big girl panties on, your big boy underwear. I'm so tired of doing both scenarios. You guys know what I'm talking about. Masculine, feminine energy. This is a female card. I'm going to say a freaking feminine, okay? And you can apply it where it fits. Going on. This is being very practical and logical and cutting out the bullshit. Taking charge of your life. Taking charge of your home. This is a mother. This isn't much of a nurturer. This isn't somebody that really acts on emotions. This is someone that acts with logic and practicality. And she is very confident in her decision. So you could be making some decisions that affect your life in May. That affect your entire life. That could change the whole outcome of your life in May. Cutting things out, cutting things in half. And this queen works off of light. She is a light being. She is within the family of light. She has her sword pointed up towards the light. And she's so freaking smart, because I didn't know this before, but like down here is doom and gloom at her castle that she's stuck at, because she has like a lot of responsibilities back at the castle, back at home. My God, I hate this light. Oops. That make it better? No, made it worse. And the reason why I say she's so smart is because she's like, no, I'm going to get my damn light. And she holds the sword up to the light, to the sun, and reflects it off her crown and creates more light and creates her own damn light. That's a freaking woman in charge. That's beautiful. She's like, no, I will have my light in this dark. Okay? So making practical and logical decisions that are forever changing your life. Finding hope and inspiration on something that you have been fighting for so long. Being tired of fighting, tired of being on defense. Let's see what the next card brings us. Oh wow. That's too easy, you guys. I thought you were going to give me a little more of a challenge today. Excuse me, let me take a drink of water. Ever since I mowed yesterday, my throat is like so dry. Okay. So, this queen is now finding hope and inspiration. After fighting this devil energy for so long. I feel like this is you cutting out a toxic energy, cutting out an addiction that no longer serves you, cutting out a toxic person, or they cut you out. Or the same. I feel like you've been fighting this for so long with this Nine of Wands, and you're tired and you're putting an ending to the toxicity. Clarify these for me. Saying bye to the devil, getting rid of the devil. Whoa. Oh my God. If y'all could have seen how that flew up. Move this back. I need more room. Whoa, you have two Queen of Swords. Jesus. Whew. Oh, also, the Queen of Swords can sometimes signify a divorcee. Somebody that has had to deal with struggle and conflict their whole life because they've been alone and have to step it up. And so she's put such a hard armor on to deal with this life and deal with the loss and sorrow that she's become very intimidating, very witty, you know, because she's had to get that way. She's had to be a masculine and a feminine, you know what I mean? And that makes you kind of like intimidating. Quick to cut. Okay. Clarify the devil, please. Thank you. 3 queens in here. Okay. So clarifying the Queen of Swords with the Five of Pentacles, is you and this person going through hard times. You and your person, your twin, whoever you're encountering about for matters of the heart, are going through a hardship. But also, I believe this is you going through money issues, hardship with money issues, because Five of Pentacles typically is a poverty type of card, a poverty type of mindset, or a loss of a job. But it can also mean feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold by someone, or you doing that to them. This is also feeling alienated by someone, or I feel like you're in this energy of like, we said richer or for poorer. You know what I mean? But I feel like there was a change, and it's got you kind of in a poverty mindset, because this change is kind of planting this seed in your head of uncertainty, and you took that to a negative level instead of a positive one. Like, you kind of just started asking questions. Well, what does that mean for this? Well, what does that mean for this? Which kind of snowballed into an unstable, uncertain kind of fear. And I do feel like this was not only with money, it was with like a marriage or somebody you felt like you were married to. Okay. And then we have the Star, clarified by the Queen of Swords. It only helps if I like rotate it. So again, the Queen of Swords is somebody that's a no-nonsense type of person. They have had to deal with so much on their own for so long, you know, with the loss and the sorrow. Maybe somebody died. She's a widow. She's a divorcee. Extremely intelligent and quick-witted. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of energy. Very receptive, mature female or feminine energy. Somebody that struggled continuously. Somebody that's in conflict continuously. But made her a better person. And I feel like this loss, this poverty that you're going through has done nothing but made you stronger. And you're finding hope in this. You're finding inspiration. You're finding your light. You're finding your balance. You're coming back to life. And that can be quite intimidating for some people, you know? But you're doing it for yourself, most importantly. So the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Four of Wands. Wands is all about action, passion, immediate attention. Things that happen like flames, burn instantly. It can also signify dates, like things happening within days, not weeks, not months, like things moving forward within a few days, okay? Because fire energy is fast, action-oriented, passion, all that jazz. Okay? So, Nine of Wands, clarified by the Four of Wands. You having to deal with this for a long time, fighting and tired of it, and laying down burdens, too tired to keep going. So you're planning your next steps. You're resting. You're just wanting peace now. You're planning your next steps, and you're putting down all the burdens, and you're doing things for yourself. Rebuilding your foundation. And it's going to be very successful. I feel like you ended a toxic relationship or laid down a toxic addiction pattern, something that had you on a hamster wheel. Could have been with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn, or they just take on that energy. But this is opening you up to new doors with this Queen of Wands. Now you're going to be not so blocked. Now you're opening up blocks to receive. You're receiving all of this flow now. You're going into May very determined. Your self-esteem is growing back daily, where I felt like it was dying with your poverty mentality. You're gaining your independence back. You're being more sociable, like you're able to be yourself again with no judgment. You like attention, and you're going to receive a lot of it. And I also feel like this devil energy over here is also someone that likes to receive a lot of attention. And you're finally coming to this receptive, knowledgeable energy that you had to get rid of it for your own growth. Yeah, they lacked attention. But this is helping you in the best of ways, okay? The best of ways. So let's see what the outcome is going to be. I'm not going to say challenges because I pretty much feel like I touch on challenges during that. Let's see what the outcome is going to be for the first half of May. What's going to come of this energy, because we see you taking charge, getting rid of stuff that's not helping you progress in life to who you need to be that mother, to be that person that you've grown so hard. You've tried so hard to get there. And that toxicity was not helping you grow, whether it be toxicity that you created, an addiction, or a person, a family member. It doesn't matter. You know what's toxic in your life. You know what's the devil in your life. So let's see the outcome, please, for the first half of May. Page of Wands, nice. With the Hierophant, Taurian energy. Doesn't mean you have to be dealing with the Taurus, you guys. There's only 4 suits in a deck, okay? But that is Taurus energy. And fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now that's just a Taurus card. Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, and 5 of Swords. Lord, you'll get too deep on me sometimes. What I don't like about this page, you guys, is somebody is looking back at the past. A past commitment. Stop looking at the past. Keep moving forward. Waiting to receive judgment with this Did you guys have a fight? Five of Swords is all about fighting. Or, no, it's not about fighting, I'm sorry. It's about winning a battle at all cost. You know, but it's a hollow victory because nobody really wins or loses. You know, all the victory you get is saying you won. You were right. But relationships were broke. Homes were broke. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not very validating. Even though you thought it was going to be. Clarify this. Okay. We have King of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Ow! I got a lot of bump on my tongue and it hurts. Okay, so I feel like this is someone looking back at the past, seeing what they've created with their masculine. This masculine was very active. This masculine could have been a fire sign. This is somebody that is very, like they like nature, like they like being in nature. They like creating their own fun for the day, creating their own reality. Somebody that's very energetic and courageous, can be impulsive at times, very ambitious. So you could be waiting on them. It's just, this is an offer. This is a message coming in, but it's not on the same page. Like it's looking away from the other party. So maybe you sent a message and they received it, but they're not choosing to respond. They're not choosing to look back at you. They could be choosing to go elsewhere. Okay, let's see more. This is definitely a person that loves nature. Somebody that is very grounded in their work sector. But this shows them traveling by land. Let's just see here. I'm going to get the rest of the clarifier so this should freaking make sense. Thank you. I feel like it'll make more sense once I clarify everything. Whoa. You guys, we had the Five of Swords clarified by the Five of Swords. How about them apples? Shit. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So I feel like this was somebody you were once in a commitment with, once in a committed relationship with. Again, this could be a Taurus. They love traveling. They may have had to travel to come see you. Things of that nature. But somebody you were once committed with. And again, I feel like in the recent past, you guys went through some change, some uncertainty, and may have chosen to see if they wanted a new beginning with you. You may have sent out a message, and it was never reciprocated, okay? And what it's telling me is why is because they are in a depression mode. They are in a hermit mode. They are very uncertain about this loss, about this grief. They are unwilling to sacrifice. They are unwilling to make a forward movement. They are unwilling to have a new beginning or offer anything new, offering stability. They are in reevaluating process. They are reevaluating this relationship. And honestly, they're just in sleep mode, depression mode. And not looking at this, not seeing things, not seeing you, not seeing any hope in a new opportunity or starting over. There was a judgment call. There was a judgment call on this relationship. There was a judgment call on someone's family, on something that once made you happy. And I feel like the other person is not only hurt and depressed, but they have a sense of smugness now and pride and shutting down those walls, right? But this is also you making a judgment call to create your own happiness when you are feeling so unfulfilled. And I feel like this is going to bring you good fortune and financial gain and prosperity and happier than you were. You could be hosting an event, teaching a new class, or going to an event. But you're creating your own happiness as a final outcome and making yourself prosperous because you were so tired of the cruelty from this person. I feel like you were dealing with somebody that was very selfish, very unfair, like a dictator type, like my way or the highway, very egotistical, and they're in retreat mode. Okay? They are in retreat mode. And you are going out to find your own happiness and gaining your independence and your leadership back and cutting out this devil. So let's see the final outcome for this. For the overall union. First, jeez. The Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, I feel like this is you hiding your insecurities with this wishing this person comes in and offers you something, hoping and wishing this person comes and brings you an offer and sweeps you off your feet and offers you stability and love and foundation. And not telling anybody, like hiding these emotions because you feel out of control in this situation. But now you're releasing that, paying attention to your intuition, and manifesting this stable partner on your own. Okay? Something that is more grounded. Let's get another clarifier to see if this is your twin or this is somebody new. The Fool, a new beginning, a beginning of a journey, innocence, leap of faith, unity, crossroads, choice. Yeah, you're manifesting a new beginning. You're manifesting a trusted partnership, and I do feel like they're going to have Earth in their chart. You'll be able to set long-term goals with this person. You'll be able to grow with this person. This is somebody that has a high leadership quality. But this is also you starting your own new beginning with gaining back leadership in your life and control in your life, right? Not being so naive anymore. I think that's it. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful awakening for you. This is the Judgment and the Page of Pentacles. This is Pluto energy. This is you awakening to a new beginning, to a rebirth. You're having an enlightened rebirth of your soul's purpose. Having like insight on your true calling. Having a new perspective and holding people accountable. Being realistic on people, places, or things that don't work out. Being realistic about somebody that could only come at you as a page and not a king. So you're manifesting your new beginning, guys. So let's see real fast before it cuts off on me how your divine masculine is viewing you and vice versa. How is your divine masculine viewing you today with the Romance Oracle? Okay, so this is them knowing that you are their true love. And then it says new love. Could this be them wanting a new love with you or a new love with someone else? Deception and very soon. Okay. So what this is telling me is they know that they have true love for you. They know they have a connection with you. But something has happened. Somebody has been wearing a false mask. It could be both parties. It could be you. It could be them. I don't know. Probably both, in my opinion. Somebody is wearing a false mask, and this needed to go. This needed to tower. This needed to fall. So you guys could start new and have a new refreshed love without all the toxicity you guys were bringing to the table. And it says very soon this will happen. But you have to decide, masculines, which way you're going to choose to go. But it does say you guys will be together or having those conversations very soon. How is the feminine feel about the masculine? She's trusting the situation is calling her to wait and have patience. She's trusting the universe that this is worth waiting for and divine timing is at play. She's wanting to engage with the masculine or vice versa, and have their relationship ascend to a higher level. Free yourself almost popped up. Wanting to be playful with the masculine and have that playful like energy. Yep. Free yourself. She's taking control back, and she feels like the masculine needs to do that as well. That's why she released herself, I feel like, from her masculine or from this toxic energy. Okay, so I hope this helped. Let me know if it did or didn't. If you want a personalized reading or want to put your scenario in the comments, feel free. I'll post the link below, and I'll see you guys back with the second half of May. Love you guys. See you soon.